We got us another SWAC versus MEAC game this weekend with Alabama A&M versus South Carolina State University. Yeah, guys, this is the game of who is the biggest and baddest Bulldog. That's right, guys. It's your favorite coach back at it again, 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Leader Sports Network. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, like these videos, comment on these videos, and share these videos. And for all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell so you can get all upcoming videos. Not to mention, like these videos, comment on these videos, share these videos, and don't forget, guys, tap in a friend or two and tell them to come on in. It's nothing but positive vibes. We just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. So without further ado, before I go any further, let me break this down. I want to tell you guys again, thank you for rocking with Coach. Let me tell you something right now. We're doing some great things over here on this channel with the content that's coming out. Not to mention our social media presence is beginning to expand as well. So I want to thank you guys for that. Also, continue to keep following us on social media as well as making sure you subscribe to the channel. Coach, like I said, Coach got some stuff he's trying to bring in here and get it rocking and rolling, because I know you guys are like, hey, Coach, what else you got brewing for us over there? I'm going to show you guys. I got to get everything together so we can make this thing work. All right. So without further ado, Coach going to go ahead and tap on in so we can get this thing together. And we're gonna just talk about, a few things with this game that you could possibly expect today, and just let you know, hey, Coach got his eye on this game today as well. Now, Coach Maynard and Coach Pugh, they've coached against one another 4 times prior to them coaching against one another this past spring. Now, when I say previously they coached against one another, MUniversity versus South Carolina State played against each other on 4 different occasions, in which Coach Maynard was 1-3 against South Carolina State University. Now, they had some great battles over there. Don't get me wrong. A lot of those games were close. But again, Coach Maynard came up on a short end of the stick. But this past spring, Coach Maynard did give him a little get back. He actually ended up beating South Carolina State 31-7. Alabama A&M have set a goal for themselves, and that is to become a champion twice in 1 calendar year, in which they're looking to get back to the SWAC championship as well as win that Celebration Bowl. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, there were some additions that Coach Maynard did make to the offensive line. I got a few of them. I may not have all of them, but I do have a few of them. So, and I'm just going to throw them out there for you, all right? Like I said, the additions consist of none other than Timmons from Charlotte. And then you had receiver D. Anderson from Oklahoma State. And also you had Tate Provens from LSU. Now check this out. Tate Provens, as well as Quarles back there in that backfield, who the last time Quarles ran for 91 yards on 2 rushes against South Carolina State. We're going to see how things work out for him today as well. Kill Glass in that initial meeting against South Carolina State. Me personally, this is my personal opinion, I think he had a relatively rough day that day because, he threw 3 interceptions. He did have 4 touchdowns on 15 completions for 272 yards. Now, we can't forget about the baddest trio receiving core in the SWAC. I mean, let's be real here. We got Hilaire, Abraham, and none other than Jenkins Jr. himself, the Juice, man. When you got those 3 young men out there on the field with you, man, ready to go to war, what more can you ask for? I honestly believe Carolina State's going to get a little bit more. They're going to get a bigger dose of Quarles running that ball against that 4-man front of South Carolina State. The game before, Akil Glass, they did sputter a little bit. And like I said, I believe that this wasn't one of his great games. And I believe today that's going to change because, again, there was one big piece that was over there on the South Carolina State side of the ball, no longer there, and that's Brandon Bailey. Guess where he's at? He's now a part of Alabama A&M University Bulldogs program. The defensive line was giving Alabama A&M the fits. I mean, you had that front four for South Carolina State, number 93, Darryl Brown, 92, Antonio Anderson, and number 96, Shaheem Wenger, that was out there just giving the offensive front for Alabama A&M today. See how this is going to turn out, especially now that South Carolina doesn't have their anchor and their leader, Brandon Bailey, on that line of scrimmage with them getting up the field and just causing havoc for Alabama and other team now. So I'm waiting to see how this is going to turn out. Now, I'm going to be real with you. The score should have been 14-0 in the first quarter, but there was a couple of miscues. You had a kill through the interception. They got stopped on the 4th down. And, you know, they kept South Carolina State believing that they really had an opportunity to win the game, or at least be in the game a lot closer than what they were. Carolina's offense, I didn't understand why they got away from running the ball. I mean, you had Kendra Flowers who rushed the ball 13 times for 115 yards. Why did you get away from that? I mean, don't get me wrong. You had Corey Fields, you know, trying to throw the ball. He did make a few passes here. He did complete a few passes here and there, but there was a lot of passes that were overthrown. They were late on arrival, and you know, the defensive backs for Alabama A&M, I mean, they were just smacking stuff down left and right. They ended up picking them off twice in that game. I believe with the additions on defense that Alabama A&M has added their team with Brandon Bailey, Kasim Vols, Spencer Perry. They're gonna give South Carolina some trouble today. The score was 31-7. I think today's score is gonna be 35-14. I'm gonna stand on that one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that one up front. That on the card, on my card up front, I'm gonna put that up there. It's 35-14. I believe that's what the score is gonna be in this game today. I don't think South Carolina State is gonna have much to really do against the Alabama A&M defense, because number one, you got Brandon Bailey over there, and unless coach has changed up his playbook to make sure that Brandon Bailey is not out there getting off and just knocking their heads off all day long, this is going to be a long game for South Carolina. Your predictions below, and let me know what you think your score is going to be for this upcoming game, for the game today. But until next time, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, like these videos, comment on these videos, and share these videos. And remember, be the one and lead.